Good morning. You are currently joining us in the calm before the storm. Quite literally. We are supposed to be spending the next 3 nights in Ingleton. We're setting off today. Ingleton is literally about an hour away from where we live. It's just a quick getaway. You know, our first time properly in the caravan. Well, it's the first time it's going to be hooked up to any electric anyway, and that we've had to fill all the water barrels and stuff. It's actually forecast scattered thunder showers the entire time we're there. So we've just packed all the car up and we've got to then go to the caravan storage yard, hook it all up, put all the food in the fridge. This part is always the most stressful part. We don't have any plans at all other than a walk. So Ingleton is right near Ingleton Waterfalls Trail, and we're hoping that's going to be open if it doesn't rain too much, because they might shut it if the water level gets too high. So we're hoping it doesn't rain that much and we're able to go around the waterfall trail, but other than that we have no plans whatsoever. So I guess we should set off. First job is trying to squeeze all the food in the fridge, which will hopefully kick in when we set off and plug it into the car. Legs going up. Now we've got the little remote control to move the caravan. It's like a massive remote control car. Got to try and line it up now with the tow ball. A little bit more. Does it need raising a bit higher? Caravan is finally on the back and we're ready to set off. It is now 6:30. It took us a very long time to set up and it was very stressful because it was very, very warm. So I have had to stick my hair up because it was far too hot when we were trying to unload the caravan, set it up. Adam managed to pull it onto site nice and easy. We got the legs down, we got the water barrel in, but we couldn't get the gas to work at first, so the gas was stressful. Then nothing in the fridge was cold anymore, so we went and spent about £40 this morning getting some food for the next 3 to 4 days.
Well, this morning. Feels really like yesterday.
Yeah, so we went and did the shop and now the food is all ruined. We've just managed to eat the quiche that we bought, a little bit of coleslaw. The grapes should be alright, but everything else like the chicken breasts and stuff's gonna have to go, and especially the frozen stuff. We got some frozen pies and some frozen sausage and they're gonna have to go in the bin, and we might have to go out tomorrow to get something else. Otherwise we're eating crisps and biscuits for dinner. The site is nice though, so we're currently, now that we've set up, we've sat on the little camping chairs behind the car and this is our view. So we've got a view of, this is the field that the kids are allowed to play in because they've got goalposts. So ball games are only allowed in this field. So they're currently down there playing a bit of tennis. And then behind us are a few more caravans. There's lots of cows up on that field. And then you can carry on down there, there's a toilet block, and then there's more caravans lined up down there. A few of these you can tell stay on the site all year round because you can see they've mown the grass around that one, so that must stay here. So we're on pitch number 2. It's currently nice and quiet, sitting out here because it's a lot cooler now. We've got the telly working, although there is a little bit of glitching. We don't really have any plans for tomorrow now other than see if we can find the nearest town or village to buy some more food from. I can even see that we're filming from over here. Little calves running. It is now Tuesday afternoon and we're having a bit of soup with a view. It's really nice and quiet on the park today. I think a lot of people have gone off site for the day. We went out this morning to another Aldi to replace the food that went bad yesterday. Last night's storm was one of the worst I have ever seen. Usually at home when we have a storm, it's usually a bit of lightning, a couple of seconds later followed by a bit of thunder, and then you wait a little bit and then there's more lightning. This was just flashing, as if somebody was flicking the light switch on and off. It was flashing that much because there was so much lightning. The thunder was that loud it shook the whole caravan. It was raining, it was hailstoning, it was windy. Adam left one of the top skylights open. He shut one of them. I woke him up and said it was raining because it was really, really warm. It's still really warm now because we went to bed like plump little grapes and woke up like raisins. Absolutely, we were drained of every bodily fluid. Just sweat so much. So we've all pretty much got a headache today because of that. So we're just sitting out drinking some water. We had to mop all the caravan up because one of the small skylights were open and it rained in onto the floor. But yeah, the storm was actually really, really bad and we're expecting another one today and tomorrow, I think. But I'm going to make sure all the windows are shut this time. Yeah, it's nice and quiet today. All you can hear are the sheep. We've got sheep in front and usually the cows are behind us. We've stopped for some soup. Then we might go for a little walk after this. Even the sheep look too warm. They're all laid under a tiny little bit of shade of the tree next to the little stream. God, I wouldn't want to be wearing one of them big woolly coats. How cute is that? Is that its name? Patsy? Have they all been given names? Oh, that's proper cute. See if I can zoom in and see this one. What's that say? Polly? Polly and Patsy. Can't see the name on that one. Posh cow.
Called
Peggy. Opal fruit. Plush. It's nearly 7 o'clock at night. I am already in my pyjamas. I've been in my pyjamas for a while because these are the only lightest clothing I've got, because I brought black leggings to walk in because I thought it was going to be raining during the day, but it hasn't yet. We are counting down the hours until it rains and gets cooler. We're struggling because it's very hot, and we completely forgot that I brought half of Abby's birthday cake and we brought some brownies and blondies that Tasha sent to me in the post in the last vlog. They've been in the car, but we're still planning on eating them because...
Not the cake.
No, not the cake. We've thrown the cake away because that was white chocolate ganache. And as you can tell, it was just wet. It was just a wet puddle.
It was
but
sweaty.
sweaty cake. But we do have... We do have... What are you laughing at?
Sweaty cake.
Yeah, sweaty cake. So this is what we're left with. This is also very warm and very melty, but we're still going to eat it anyway because Adam wants his other half. You want half a biscoff, don't you?
No, I'm having that full square.
You haven't had a Biscoff one yet?
No, might have that one too.
I don't know how much you're going to be able to hear over the rush of the water, but we are at Ingleton Waterfalls Trails this morning. We got here at 10 o'clock and it's anywhere between 2.5 hours to 4 hours to complete. It is pretty busy because we've got lots of people in front of us and lots of people behind us, and some people want to pass, some don't. Everyone gets bunched up close together, but we've managed to outwalk the people behind us and we haven't quite reached the people in front of us yet, so I don't know how much I'm going to be able to vlog, but it's just lots and lots of water, lots of waterfalls, lots of mud and lots of leaves. But it is a lot cooler in the shade. There's a lot of shady areas because there's been nowhere to get away from the heat. Trying to dodge all the mud. There's nowhere to get away from the heat at all. But luckily on this trail, as soon as we started it and we went under the trees, it's been really nice and cool. But there's lots of steps. Guy, what do you do with your shorts?
You can pull your legs.
Somebody's bath sponge making the way down. You get your toes wet then?
No.
You did. Made our way down one side of the waterfalls and then you climb a big hill and you have to then walk round, so it's a bit like farmland, and we're up on the top, the river bit's down there, and then we've got to follow the path all the way around through farmland and then back down the other side where there's some more waterfalls. But it is hot. Everybody is dripping. When we looked at the forecast, it was supposed to be stormy and rainy for the entire time we were here, so we packed leggings. Abby's got black leggings on. So we certainly didn't pack properly for the weather. It didn't mention anything about it being absolutely red hot and sunny during the day. We've now got to tackle that big hill. We are up in the middle of nowhere in the field, look. All the way around on a massive high hill. Adam's just spotted an ice cream van. There it is. So, I guess
I'm having one. I'm having one.
There it is, up in the distance. Well played, Ingleton Waterfalls. Well played. Adam said he would even pay £10 right now for an ice cream. It is that hot up here. It's literally, look at it though. We're up in the hills. It's quiet up here. The waterfalls are all the way down there. And there's a little ice cream truck just sat there. He must be making a killing up here with that ice cream van. Sheep have got a nice view up here. Hills for miles. I reckon we're, most of the way around the farmland bit now. And this should drop back down to the other side of the waterfalls. Apparently at the end of the waterfalls though, you have to walk through the village to get back to the car park. But absolute scorcher of a day. This is the map. So we start down here, we went up past all the waterfalls. This is the green land we're walking through now, and then you go back down the other side. Hopefully these dark green areas are nice and cool.
Just running up the field now.
The sheep and cows are being very vocal and we're just listening to the conversations. So we've got a sheep in the field down there and the cow is in the barn over there, and it sounds like they're having an argument. Who is that chipping in? Gets to the point where they do it that much it doesn't even sound like a sheep anymore, it just sounds like somebody shouting. It just sounds like a man sat in the middle of the field.
Doing what?
Kai's off to fill the aqua roller up at the tap again. How many times have we filled this up now?
I don't know.
Yeah, we're only here for 3 days and we've had to fill it up quite a few times. I assumed that we may only have to fill it up once. But that is not the case. Hose on the tap. Kai, the drinking water thing. Does it take a while?
Yeah. Time limit.
don't think I'm doing it.
What are
the right
you
way.
doing?
Oh no.
It's good overflow. Guys. Turn it off.
It won't turn off. Oh man. Full at the top. Didn't do anything.
Is it heavy now?
Yeah. Oh no, it's gonna roll.
Back down to the caravan. Banged your head again. Who was it that banged her head that time? You?
Both.
What did you bang your head on?
Easy tea in the caravan tonight, which is sausage pasta and naughty garlic bread. We've got a game of Spot It, the Gone Camping Edition. We haven't played this before, but I think it's a bit like Snap, but with pictures. So you have to match one of the symbols with one that's in the middle. Like the bear, yeah, the bear part and the bear part, and then you have to match them and you get to keep them. But I'm going to look the rules up because I think there's lots of different ways you can play it. But yeah, we've got the camping edition that's got our little camping chairs on. Frog.
Don't.
Log.
Back.
Tent.
Bear. Paw print.
I've got a
Hand stick thing.
Walking stick.
Yeah.
Hand stick.
Hand stick tomato.
Caravan.
Picnic table.
At the same time, players flip their entire draw piles over so
Once the round is
got
done,
a
then you
five
give
round.
it to someone else.
1, 2, 3. Anton.
Axe.
Jeez. Backpack.
Walking stick.
Mushroom.
What? What
Marshmallow.
Mash.
2, 3.
Banana.
Bug spray.
Hot dog.
Banana.
Never seen a banana.
Banana gone camping.
Oh, God.
Mushroom.
Camping chair. That's what I could smell. I could smell Freddos.
They're probably all just one giant Freddo now.
Randoms. Stitch eye mask. Its nose is massive. Yay! I can see Stitch. Stitch, Pikachu, and Toothless. My 3 favourite things. Thank you. I think it's a game. I think it's an Xbox game. I saw the top bit of it. SpongeBob. Animal Crossing. Yay! Yay! More felt tips! Your kawaii subscription box is filled with thoughtfully curated, super cute things from Japan. Ooh, Red Slab! Was this in the fridge?
It's already.
Oh,
We had to put it in the fridge, otherwise it would have melted.
thank you.
Right, that's us. It's 10:30 in the morning now, and we're just draining all the caravan, making sure the windows are all locked, packing up, everything's in crates, and Abby is already well into Animal Crossing.
I just arrived on my island.
We're just going to pack all this up into the car now and then hitch the car up to the caravan and off we go. And we're home. You might notice a bit of a difference. I did actually have a hair appointment for when I got back from holiday. So it is now back to purple again. It feels very weird. But we had a great 3 days away. I would definitely go back there again. I do like nice, quiet sites that don't have too many caravans on them. I'm definitely going to check the weather again next time and pack properly. I think it was about 29 degrees or above, and we are just totally not built for that weather. All my poor little chocolate biscuits melted in their packets. When we went to put the caravan back away at the storage yard, as we were unwinding the clamp, a chunk of metal fell out. Luckily I found it's a pressure pad. It's just to stop the clamp damaging the pole. I know this is very boring. That needs replacing before we can go out again, so I have ordered one. I'm hopefully going to fit it, and then we'll probably, no doubt, look for another time that we can get away. If you have any suggestions at all of your favourite caravan sites anywhere in the UK, we like nice quiet ones. Doesn't matter if there's like a club on it or anything, we don't usually use them anyway. But please leave them in the comments below and I will definitely check them out. Thank you for joining us for our little holiday away. The vlogs will now resume and I will see you in the next one.